Good evening, listeners. You're listening to 98.7, The Mystery. I'm your faithful host, Larry Ford. Tonight, in the town of Ambrose, horrific murder is taking place at the Night Owl Inn, where our hero, Detective Pat McDonald, gets his big case. Listen, try to find out who killed Mr. Jefferson.
So, what all do I have today? Book club with Terry, dinner with Mom. If only I could get a case. 3 years, not a single case solved. Ambrose PD calling S.H. Doyle all the time. It's like I don't matter anymore. He's a damn good detective, sure, but I'm better. At least he's gone on vacation for a while. Maybe I'll actually have something to do. Hello?
Hello, this is Detective McDonald.
Yes, sir. It is.
This is Commissioner Huxley of Ambrose Police Department. I understand you're one of our detectives. Are you available to investigate a case tonight?
Yes! I mean, what's the situation?
There's been a murder at Night Owl Inn, up in New Park Avenue. You know the place?
I've had some cousins stay there once. Who's the victim?
Mr. Eric Jefferson. He owns several businesses in this town and is a major contributor to our economy.
Oh my. I'll head right there.
Good man. Chief Sutton will be on the scene. He'll give you more details.
Yes! Finally a case! And someone like Jefferson? God rest his soul, but he can prove that I can hang with the likes of Doyle. Sorry, Mom and Terry. I've got business to take care of. They'll understand, though. This is an important case to solve. Can't have someone murdering our citizens without me finding out who's doing it. Why would Jefferson stay at the Night Owl Inn? It's a fancy hotel, but he has a sweet manor in Golden Hills Resort. Maybe some business deal or something? Oh well. I'm glad to see they got the scene secured. Police Chief Sutton. I'm the detective on this case.
McDonald, they sent a pansy like you? Must be tight on men back at headquarters.
Yeah, thanks for that. Now, what's going on here? Or are you gonna have another smart remark?
Well, we have this building on lockdown. Eric Jefferson is in the club restroom. The suspects we have apprehended are his daughter, Nancy, his wife, Loretta, and some janitor. His name's Henry Alder. Oh yeah, there's this schmuck up there that's a bartender named Joey Grover.
Alright, I'll check everything out. Fancy place indeed. How the hell did Connor and Riley ever afford this place? Fancy bar, nice lounge areas with couches, even got a couple slot machines and pool tables. The bathroom is just as nice. I swear I could eat off this floor. It's big enough I could live here. Until I walked around the bend and noticed our poor victim, Mr. Eric Jefferson. Face first on the floor. In front of the sink, looks to be about in his middle to late 50s, wearing a nice suit. His hair is graying, but covered in blood. Another thing to note is this the mirror is shattered, and no murder weapon. Bloody footprints are apparent around him, but don't lead out. Must have washed him. Looking around, I see nothing else. I suppose I'll talk to the bartender.
Detective, sir, thank you so much for coming in. I swear, I don't know who did it.
That's an awful odd way to start a conversation. You're fine for now. What were your interactions like with Mr. Jefferson?
I swear, all I did was serve him a raspberry scopino, his favorite, and his wife a pop cider. He took a few drinks and excused himself to the restroom. I was busy serving the other customers, and I didn't really see much of anything else.
Nothing else then? You don't keep an eye on who enters and leaves the restrooms?
No, sir, not really. That's not my job. Besides, I was busy. A lot of people come through here.
Shady people?
No, sir, not that I could recollect. Only the fair and honest, and well-paying people of Ambrose.
Right. Like somebody didn't just get murdered in the bathroom. Well, does wife stay at the bar?
Yeah, she had plenty of fellows to keep her occupied while he was gone, if you know what I mean. She was quite the looker.
Good to know. Well, that is all I got for now. Thank you. Loretta Hines-Jefferson. Young blonde trophy wife in her 20s, wearing a red dress, heavy makeup, and a calm attitude. Too calm. She was sitting at a table, tissues next to her. When she looked at me, I could see that her mascara ran.
Please tell me you found out who killed my husband.
Not yet. I'm still investigating. I have some questions.
Well, ask them. I'll answer the best I can.
Why did you and your husband come here?
We come here every so often. Nice place to meet business partners and have a little fun. Also, we get tired of listening to his kids constantly complain about things. I swear that Nancy hates us.
Now, why would Nancy hate you?
She just can't accept the fact that her father has moved on from her mother and loves another woman.
What happened to her mother?
Eric and her divorced about 4 years ago. He came around the clubs and met me, and we got married soon after.
That was quick. So, anyone else have any reason to hate Mr. Jefferson?
Well, he is a wealthy man. I never questioned it. He's fair and honest, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone got mad at some deal and took it to him. Our latest investment was actually going to be to buy this place.
You don't seem the least bit upset, and that worries me.
It is all coming so quick. I can't really think straight. To be honest, I don't feel anything right now.
Yeah, you seem to not care at all. Well, did you come here with anyone else?
Just us, but Nancy showed up and threw a fit.
The daughter? Why?
Well, let me tell you why. Eric promised all of his fortune to me. I know how to handle businesses, while Nancy is still too immature and naive.
Interesting. Did you see anyone else enter or leave the bathroom after your husband went in?
No, I was talking to people and enjoying myself.
I'm sure. Alright. Well, I'll be taking my leave then.
Catch you later, honey.
Strange woman. Why would Jefferson promise his money to her? And if he did, that could be a reason for her to kill him. But also, would give Nancy motive to kill as well. But her own father? I better talk to her. She was on the other side of the bar. Darker. Because the light went out. When I came up to her, I could see the freckled face and dark hair. She looked like she had to be about 18 or 19.
Detective, about damn time you're here. There's a killer somewhere on the loose, and you're taking your damn sweet time.
Hey, calm down, Missy. I'm trying to solve this crime. I don't need your sass. I have some questions, okay?
Well, then ask 'em.
What did I just tell you about the sass? Why are you even here?
Well, I came to talk to my dad. Mary let me know an awful truth about him, and I wanted to confront him.
Who's Mary? What's this truth?
She's a maid. It's none of your business.
What did I tell you about the sass? I can't solve this crime without all of the information needed. I cannot find the killer if you don't cooperate.
Fine. Dad did an awful thing and promised everything to that harlot Loretta, leaving me and my kid brother out of the will. I'm going to college to study business, you know, so I can help him, and this is how he pays me. I'll tell you something, it's that bitch Loretta. Now that she is in the will, she had Dad killed, and she can have all the money, and she can go sleep with all the other rich bastards.
So you think Loretta would have killed him? Why couldn't she just wait until he died from natural causes?
I don't even want to try to get in the head of that whore. I just want my father back. If I only had time to finish my degree and prove I could have helped, then everything would have worked out, you know?
Well, Mrs. Jefferson, I gotta ask. Did your father go to the restroom?
No, I came in, we had an argument, then you went to the bar to get a drink and cool off. I sat over there to calm myself down.
No illegal drinking?
I just wanted to be alone, okay? I didn't see where my dad went after the fight.
Okay, thank you. Damn, fiery girl. She could have done it, but I won't judge her that hard yet. I need to speak to the man that'll be cleaning up after the bathroom incident. Henry Adler. Henry Adler, an older gentleman with a balding white hair. He's wearing his Night Owl Inn's uniform of a vest and tie, and just seems tired. Excuse me, Mr. Adler?
That's me. What can I do for you?
Just some questions. What were you doing when Mr. Jefferson was assaulted?
Oh, I was just fixing things around the inn. There was a big party last night, and some beams were damaged, door broken, things like that. I was just fixing them.
What kind of average handyman is repairing beams in a hotel? That's suspicious, son. Were you in the restroom at all?
I went in to use the restroom, yes. I was leaving when Mr. Jefferson was coming in.
Was there anyone else with him or in the restroom?
Why, yes. The bartender. Mr. Grover, he came in. I left and that was it.
The bartender went in. So someone is lying. Fuck.
Yes, sir.
Did he have a weapon?
What? You think he killed him? Oh no, Mr. Grover couldn't hurt a fly. He didn't have anything on him either.
Alright, well then. Looking around, I noticed a toolbox sitting on the counter. Mind if I check in your toolbox?
I suppose so. I'm not hiding anything in it.
Getting up and looking in the box, it was a typical toolkit. No hammer though, which is interesting. Where's your hammer, Mr. Adler?
My what? Oh, hammer. It should be in there.
Is that an admission of guilt? It's not in there.
Huh. Maybe I left it somewhere.
Where could you have left it?
Probably one of the rooms upstairs.
Alright. Anything else you want to tell me, Adler?
If there was, I would have told you.
I walked out, and before heading to the bar, I went back to the bathroom. There, Jefferson's body still laid, broken glass about, and no weapon. I decided to go up closer, and upon closer investigation, around the windows, but didn't find anything. I went to the first stall, nothing. Second stall, still clean. Now the third and final stall, I went to it. I looked high and low for something, but couldn't find anything. I sat down, defeated, when I had a thought. Lifting up the toilet lid, I found just what I was looking for, a bloody hammer. Put here to be unfound until someone could come clean it up and take it away. Someone who let something slip. It was a solo crime. The janitor, the bartender, they're conspiring together. I pick up the hammer and tuck it into my jacket. The things I do for a case. That was a really nice jacket. I make my way to the bar. Mr. Grover still standing there looking about his place. Hello. Mr. Grover, is it?
Yes, that's my name. Did you figure anything out?
Who owns this place?
Well, currently it's the Edwards, but it's for sale.
Afraid you're gonna lose your job?
Well, with any new change of ownership, I'm worried. I mean, what type of man wouldn't be? The new people like to come in and change the things up, hire the friends. What about me? What do they think about me?
Were you aware that Mr. Jefferson was entertaining the idea of buying this place?
Oh, I do think I overheard something about that. What does that have to do with me?
Well, I feel like Mr. Jefferson might be the kind of man to hire out this place to his friends, knowing his track record, right?
I suppose so.
And if he happened to die, well then, who would want to buy the place if it's a murder scene? It would probably stay in ownership of the Edwards for years.
I don't know what you're trying to imply here, sir.
I decide this is my moment. I slam the hammer onto the table counter. Grover's eyes grow big in surprise.
Where did you... you found... What?
Don't lie, Grover. You and Henry Adler were working together. Because you both don't want to lose your jobs. Maybe Jefferson comes in, brightens the place up, finds younger, more attractive people. Maybe you don't like that, and decide the best way to do it is to take care of him.
I told you, sir. I was very busy.
Jefferson left, and a bunch of people started talking to his wife. While everyone was distracted, you decided to go to the restroom, where Henry gave you his hammer, and you hid it in the toilet. That way he could take it later.
I don't even know how you found that out. Who told you? Who ratted on me?
Police Chief Sutton, you can arrest your criminals, unless I'm wrong.
No! No! Damn, McDonald! I guess you do know how to solve a case. The boys will take these guys to the slammer, and they'll get their due justice at court.
Good. All in the name of sweet justice. Now, I can still make dinner with Mom.
There you go, folks. Did you figure it out? Or do you think that Pat McDonald's wrong? Call and leave us your thoughts. Thanks to Brogan, Speraw, Bodie, Priddy, Crensen and Kyler Rogers, Cameron Smith, Madalyn Wood, and Rusty Fields for such a marvelous performance. Be sure to join us next time for Inside the Mind of Leonard Kaplan. See you around, kids. This was Larry Ford,